reasons why you are not happy in your marriage. There are many homes today. There are a lot of offenses, there are a lot of anger, and the couple in question, they are not happy in their marriage. Most of the times when there is no happiness in a marriage, people tend to actually care about the women, about the female gender, asking them, are you happy in your marriage? Are you happy in your marriage? Many people show more concern about the female gender, talking about their happiness in marriage. But the truth is this: nobody actually cares about the man's happiness in the marriage. Nobody cares how the man feels in the marriage. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some very important reasons why you are not happy in your marriage. Either you're a woman, either you're a man. So it's important that you stay with me to the very end of this video. Number one reason why a lot of couples are not happy in their marriage is lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. Many people don't understand this issue called marriage. Going by the writings of the scripture, God made it so clear in the scriptures that marriage is an institution. So the word institution means that marriage is a school, which means that the man and the woman, they are students in that school. And for this reason, that's why during your wedding ceremony, certificate is given to you before you enter the marriage, because in the school of marriage there is no graduation. So if you are actually a student in a school, because the word institution means school, so marriage is a school that is instituted by God himself, and the man and the woman, they are students in that school. Each of them are learning. The man may be the class prefect and the woman may be the labor prefect. All right, so there are different things to do, and those two people, they are students in the school. You as a man, you are a student. Your wife too, you are a student. So many people lack knowledge about marriage. This is the most important thing why they are not happy in their marriage. You cannot be a student without buying textbooks. There are many people that have gone into the school of marriage. They don't read about marriage. They don't study about marriage. They don't attend our classes like the video you are watching now. They are not connected to such information that we give out in this platform. So they just enter marriage because they saw their father get married and give birth to children. Many people thought that going to marriage, getting a woman pregnant and having children is all about marriage. No, marriage is far deeper than this. That is why many people are not happy in their marriage, because they lack knowledge. You need to read about marriage. You need to regularly study about marriage. You cannot actually succeed in a school where you don't buy textbook. Many people have talked about why marriage fail, but I tell you today, their marriage doesn't fail. It is people that fails in marriage. Institutions don't fail, schools don't fail, universities don't fail. It is you as an individual that fails in your studies. You failed in your school. Whether you fail or you succeeded, the school remains where it is. So marriage doesn't fail. It is the people that fail in marriage. And the reason people fail in marriage is because they are not happy. And why are they not happy? Because they lack knowledge, number one. Because when you have knowledge about marriage and some certain things that happens in the marriage, you will not be that unhappy. You will see reasons why you should be happy. You don't need to be in marriage without studying. Some people be in school, you don't buy textbook. I wonder how you can graduate from that school, even succeed in that school without having carryover. Many marriages that are breaking today is as a result of carryover. You need knowledge to actually succeed in marriage. The Bible made it so clear to the man. He said, deal with them in knowledge. If you want to marry as a man, scripture instructed you, deal with your wife in knowledge. A man that doesn't have knowledge cannot keep a home. A man that doesn't have wisdom can't keep a woman, because your woman will frustrate you, your woman will distract you, your woman will do a lot of things that will make you angry, to even to raise hand and begin to be violent in your home. But if you have knowledge about what will happen in your home, when it begins to happen, you must have known the solution that you will apply. Number two reason why people are not happy in their homes, in their marriages, is because you are expecting too much from your partner. You are expecting too much from your partner. You are expecting perfection from your partner. You are expecting too much from the partner. You forgot that this is a human being. Your husband came from one background, your wife came from another background. You grew up differently, you came together to build a family. Your differences differs. Your differences differ. Even when you have things in common, which is one of the things that help your marriage, to last better, having things in common. Very, very important, a crucial point to that. So you don't need to expect too much from your partner. Your wife is a human being, your husband is a human being. When you are expecting them to be perfect, these are the things you get disappointed and you become angry. You are expecting her to be 100% perfect. You are expecting your husband to be 100% perfect. When they disappoint you, you get angry. And these are the things that bring offense. So when you understand that your wife is actually a student in the school of marriage, it will help you not to be angry in every other thing. It will help you not to be too serious. Most of the times, when you are too serious, you need to overlook some things. It's just like when you are beating a child all the time, you see a child, you begin to beat the child because of how they are misbehaving. You will one day even kill that child, because children doesn't stop misbehaving. You have to correct and correct and correct. Most of the times, you may not use cane. At times, you just use words. You correct and correct. All right. When you are expecting too much, you are expecting too much perfection in everything she's doing, in everything your husband is doing. You expect too much perfection. You have forgotten that she's a human being. You have forgotten that he's a human being. When you expect too much from people, you will get disappointed. When you expect too much from your wife, you get disappointed. Don't expect too much. You must know that she must make mistakes. So you must take her actually as your own child for you to begin to correct. Until you understand this, you may not be able to have peace in that home. Most of the time, you get angry, you get offended because of the happenings in the home, because of what is happening. You don't expect her to do the things she's doing, but she's doing those things not because she actually meant, to harm you most of the time. There are some good women you marry, they can still offend you in the marriage. No matter how you try to correct, they will still be doing the same thing. But that does not mean she doesn't like you, she doesn't love you, and that does not mean she intentionally want to offend you. Then you must have this understanding that she is a student. No matter how intelligent you are as a student, there are some courses you may still fail. You keep on reading, you keep on being tutored, you keep on being corrected until you keep on growing. Because in the school of marriage, there is no graduation. You may go to other university, you get graduated, but you don't graduate from the school of marriage. The only thing the scripture advises us to do is till death do your part. So don't expect too much from her. Don't expect too much. Give her the instructions, tutor her, tell her the things you want. Let me tell you this. When your wife comes from her family, you are the one to complete the training, because she's coming into your home to start a new life. So you need to apply the information you need for your life. You need to train her to be the woman you want for your life. So don't expect too much. She's not perfect. And don't ever expect her to be perfect. You keep on training, you keep on learning, both of you keep on learning. If you understand it that too much expectation from your partner will offend you, then you will not expect too much. What makes you to be angry at times, what makes you to be offended at times, is because of the too much hope. The scripture said that a hope deferred makes the heart sick. A hope deferred makes the heart sick. So when you are hoping on something and you are being disappointed, your heart will be tired, your heart will be angry, your heart will be sick. And the same thing is applicable to your marriage. Don't expect too much from your partner. Expect them to make mistakes. Expect them to do something that will offend you because they are not perfect. The next one is inability to forgive. If you can't forgive, then you should not marry. Marriage is full of offenses day after day, night after night. You can't stop offense in marriage. There's going to be disagreement and there's going to be agreement. When you have wisdom, that's when agreement can come. But when you don't have this knowledge we are sharing here, that is when even single disagreement can lead to a breakup in marriage. Single offense. So you must learn to forgive. There are no best couples in all over the world. Check the whole place. You can't see a best couple. What you can see so far are best forgivers. A great man is a great forgiver. A great wife is a great forgiver. Men, most of the times, we match line. Men, most of the time, you make a lot of mistakes. But if the woman can't forgive, there's going to be a problem. The same thing you as a man. Your woman will make a lot of mistakes. Mistake upon mistake upon mistake. You'll be shouting, I've corrected you. Why did you repeat the same thing? It's because she is a human being is because she is not perfect. It's because she is just your daughter. She's just your child and she's your lover, and you keep on correcting her. Human beings, we make mistakes all the time. All right. So you must be a person that forgive. Best couples are best forgivers. Best couples are best forgivers. Your argument, your disagreement should bring growth and wisdom and love, not breakage, not hatred, not anger. You can become angry because of a disagreement. You can become angry, but you must learn to forgive. If you understand that you have married your wife and you are not ready to marry another person, then you will build your home. You will make sure you forgive her. Forgive her. If you forgive her and she forgives you, then there is no offense. Forgiveness is one of the strongest things that helps marriage to stand. Forgiveness is one of the strongest things. The scripture made us to understand that love covers multitude of sin. Love covers multitude of sin, which means lot of errors, lot of mistakes. You are trying to correct the same error you are trying to correct. She's making the same mistake, but your love will cover multitude of sin. Do you know that God never instructed women to love men? God only instructed men to love women. And love is correcting somebody and they are doing the same mistake, and yet you keep on correcting the person. The same way God loves us, the same way should be applied you as a man. Try and love that woman. If she's a good woman, love her. If you discover some certain things in her, you know that this woman is a good woman, and maybe one mistake or two, that's what she keep on making. Forgive her and keep loving. All right? You can build your home. Going outside marriage to start trying to make yourself happy will not actually bring happiness. You can actually build happiness in your home. You can be happy when you can forgive. If you keep anger in your heart, then you are not strong enough. The scripture made us to understand that anger rests in the bosom of fools. It's only a foolish man that will keep anger in their heart. You keep on angry all the time. No, you should be greater than your wife when it comes to the issue of temperament. Calm down, correct her, continue what you are doing. Don't worry, a time will come, she will keep on learning. You must know that she's a student and she have not graduated from school for you to start telling her, don't you know you're supposed to have known this. No, she's a student. Even you two are a student. That's why you make mistake at times. So learn to forgive. When you learn to forgive, both of you will forgive yourself, and you'll discover that forgiveness has become strong in your home. If you understand that forgiveness is compulsory, that is one of the strongest things that can help your marriage to grow, then you will not joke with that word forgiveness.
If this video bless you, please give me a thumb up, like this video, share to your friends, share to your loved ones, drop a comment to the comment section and say thank you, Lucky, for this information. I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you have not subscribed, please do it and subscribe. If you check your screen right now, there are videos I've recommended for you to watch, and I'm trusting God as you watch them, you'll be superly blessed. Bye for now. See you in my next video.